Alright, this level is awesome. The Goopy Inferno. This level is like so infamous. It's pretty awesome. An entire level without flood? Well, almost. So you can see flood just right there, but it's all surrounded and the mayor's covered in that fire goop, which probably might hurt. But yeah, so we're totally floodless. That sounds weird. Floodless. So now Pianta Village is totally vandalized in fire goop. Do something useful. Ouch. So yeah, now they're all angry at me because they still think that I'm, well, the guy who did it. It's really tough being mayor, don't you think? It must be. I hope everything's going to be okay. There's only one way to actually go through this. Now it's a sticky situation if I ever see one. Oh boy. Now I'll explore these trees after I get flood. Because there's going to be a lot of blue coins in this fire, which a lot of people do miss, but I know there's going to be a lot of blue coins in the fire. So, how the hell do we actually get over to where the mayor is to get flood back? Well, we have to go underground in order to get there. And the thing is, there's only one way to get there. However, I did find another way, and it's actually very hard because you have to make the best jump. And I probably won't show it in this Let's Play. I might show it as an extra maybe sometime during the 100% Let's Play or after. I don't know. Actually, one secret I attempted to do but always failed at. So good thing I got this blue coin, so now I have 60. So now I can get 6 shine sprites, but I'm not going to. This was one I always try to attempt to do. So use the water to actually like clean up as much as I can of this goop and try to get over there. It's crazy how many times I attempted to do this by cleaning up the goop and getting over there, but the truth is I've never managed to get over there. If I have, then awesome. But the truth is that you have to somehow end up somewhere over there, I believe. And yeah, there's enemies up above that is pooping down fire. And then there was this other way, which is like not the way you're supposed to go. Actually, let me see if I can see it from where I was. I know this is not what I'm supposed to do, but yeah. Yeah, I basically start from up there, somewhere from up there or something, like I'm somewhere up there, and then I try to jump over there. And it's very, very hard to do. But it worked. So it was like another way. But I forget which entrance it was since it's been a while since I've, well, done it the wrong way. I mean, now I actually go the way you're supposed to go because I saw a friend of mine actually going the way that you were supposed to go. I don't know if there's anything in these crates. Probably not, but better to check now than never. Now, of course, you're probably like, is it such a big deal? I mean, can't you just walk across the goop? Well, yeah, it's really hard to get out of it, and it's not easy to actually get to the other side. Whoa, did I just really destroy 3 boxes at once? That's incredible. Yeah, so there was a backpack guy over there, but we can save him later. I think we're supposed to go down here. This should lead you to the mayor, at least I think so. You can move with the gates with B, this may help, but if you try to clean for far too long, the gate will fall off. You'll have to jump to safety at some point, so be careful. Yeah, so this is going to involve a lot of climbing. forget where I originally did go. Okay, I think I remember. I think I went in one of these things in the grass. But the truth is, you're not supposed to go through here. Yeah, because I think I went through one of these grassy areas to actually get me to the mayor and then go a harder way, but it just does not work. I wonder if everyone knows I'm over here. Well, not bad camouflaging, dude. Yeah, and I have to make a whole circle to get over there, so it's also a longer way. So I'm just gonna go the proper way I'm supposed to go. No. Damn it! Damn it! That was stupid. I jumped in the wrong direction and then I could not get out of there, so I have to do that all over again. See how much of a pain the fire can be? That's how much of a pain it can be to get to the mayor another way. I mean, attempting those two hard ways that I found, which can be considered as shortcuts, it's just hard to get to the mayor, and the fire is so irritating. So, here we go. Since Shadow Mario stole our flood and totally burned Pianta Village, we have to save the mayor so we can save Pianta Village and get our third Shine Sprite. I don't really remember what the next levels were. I think 5 you have to, or no, not 5, this is 3, I think 4 you have to save the big chomp, which is going to be such a pain and it's not a fun level at all. The 5th level, I think you have to save a bunch of Piantas, and the 6th level is a secret where you need Yoshi to go underground, or under this village. And then the 7th level is, of course, Shadow Mario. Alright, this is one of the few interesting parts and the few interesting secrets of Pianta Village. Exploring down here. And then somewhere over there, you can see where it's yellow on top of a fake mushroom, is where the secret takes place, and we need Yoshi. And it's an interesting place on where they put the fruits in this place, because they're almost impossible to find, and then once you find out where it is, it's like, OMG, did they seriously just put it there? I bet it's always such a pain for beginners to go through this, because, you know, the B button actually makes you drop, and if you think the B button actually makes you kick above the fence, it's actually the A button, and if you accidentally press B at the wrong moment, well, you could drop down and die. While you're hanging on the fence, you actually press the B button to actually smack the gate. While you're holding onto it as monkey bars, you press the A button. Whoa, jeez, that was so damn lucky. So yeah, over there is where the secret is, and we need Yoshi to get in there. And when we're down here as Yoshi or any other levels, these strains won't be here to help us. At least I don't think so. I think these strains are gone. They're just here to actually help us get across without flood. I mean, we could get across without flood, I believe. Actually, I don't think so. I don't think you can get across here without flood. Yeah, so it's over there where you can actually start off from, but of course, getting over here is more of a challenge. Hey, cool, it's a 1-up mushroom. I want to get it. Not exactly. You know, this is not where we're supposed to go. So, this is one thing I always found a pain. So you can get this 1-up mushroom, and then the main question is, how the hell do you get down? How the hell do you get down? And people are being noisy in the other room. Oh my god, people are being noisy in the other room. If you hear them, just plain out ignore them. I didn't mean to, I love you guys. Damn it! Oh yeah, and there's lots of glitches in this area. I remember I fell down the village, like fell down to the bottom, and basically I died, or actually I never did die. I actually went through the trigger and actually ended up at the very bottom of this CGI world. Are you kidding? I have to go through that again. This episode is interesting, but it's such a pain. So now that I recorded for about 22 minutes of this session, and I've done the first 2 episodes, I'm not sure how long episode 3 is going to take, so I'm just going to rush through this, clean up Pianta Village, and hope that it's at least 20 minutes. Jeez, I hate these mushrooms. These mushrooms should never exist. Alright, let's do this over again, and this time don't be dumb enough to get the 1-up mushroom. Because that's a one Nintendo trick, is that getting those 1-up mushrooms really does lead to your death, really. And I'm not sure which level is the best to get 100 coins. I think it's level 8, but then again, I could be wrong. I would have to watch a Let's Play and see where they get at least 100 coins. Oh, jeez, that would have been lucky. If I grabbed onto the gate, then I would have died. And I would hate to start over again. And you know what, I was grabbing 2 1-ups, so you know what, that was absolutely worthless. And I don't think I ever did get a game over the entire time. Wow. This is new. I've never been up here. Might as well do some exploring. And hope not to die. Alright, I have my fun. Well, those trains are still moving because I bounced off of them. You know, maybe this level could be a level to actually get 100 coins. But if it is, I won't get it during this part. I'll complete level 3. In fact, you know what? I don't think I'll even get 100 during this session. If I do, then at least that's 1 star that I have to at least worry about. Okay, that's weird. The screen is flickering, but is that appearing on the recording? I can't tell. If it happens, I'll try to look and see if it is. If it isn't, then good, because there's a little flickering on my screen or something. I think we still have more undergrounds to go, which is why this is kind of like a longer way. Or do we go directly to the mayor? Get to safety, Mario. I frickin' hate this fire. Nope, I think we managed to get to the mayor. Yes, we did. There we go, we officially have Flood. But we still have to watch our step when we're going around here. Now this is always such a pain, getting on top of this mushroom. People, you know, try to figure out how the hell do you get up on this mushroom. I always find it easy if you stand by these corners and do that. And there we go, I'm up here. Now, I can't clean this mushroom for some reason, but I saved the mayor, so I'll talk to him later, and we'll get the Shine Sprite to complete this level. But first, let's have a little celebration and clean up this whole village for them. Because I know for a fact there's lots of blue coins that we can possibly get. And even if we do have flood, it's still dangerous, which I think I said before. Yes, so you want to know the way I did go the hardest way? This is an interesting place to get fruit. Apparently you just jump and then you can get the fruit. This is like the only place to get fruit, and some people take a while to actually find out where you can get fruit in this game. It's hilarious watching them because, you know, it actually does take a long time to find out. Okay, I think it's this area that I come out of. This area right here. Or was it... Or no, wait. I think it was... No, that's not the area. No, wait, it was down here. It was down here. Yeah, so if I was down here, then this is what I would do. I would actually come from down there, go over here, jump... No, I would jump up here because there would be fire down there. And then I go up here. No. Go up here, and then I try to make a jump for there or something. Or do I go over to this bridge? I think I go over to this bridge, and I try to make a jump over there. Yeah, it actually can work. So actually going that longer way, starting through the grass, actually can work. So, I don't know. I don't know. I won't go underground again because I don't want to die. Yeah, so right here is the big Chain Chomp's bath, and it's such a pain in the ass to get him in the bath. Even places like this need to be cleaned so they're travel safe. Indeed. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if we can find any blue coins around this area. I doubt it. I don't think there is any blue coins in this area. Nope. Oh yeah, in this level, there's only one secret, which was a secret that was under this whole entire village. And it's one of the few hardest secrets to find, and it's probably more harder than Rico Harbor, and I actually did find it before finding the Rico Harbor one. And, you know, there is no gold bird to get. Apparently you have to climb up this really, really huge tree, and it's somewhere at the top and you have to spray for the sun. And, well, I'll probably get it later when I'm able to actually go up there. Because I don't think I'm able to as of the moment, and I don't want to at the moment. You know, I could have swore that there was some M marks that we had to get. It's such a pain how silent this game is in my ears, because I have to have the headsets at least on like bar 1 or something, so I can actually hear, I can still hear the game pretty well, just not as loud as you want it, you know, because if I have it too loud, then you guys will be hearing it as well. And that was one mistake I did have when I was playing Session 3 of Luigi's Mansion, and that was with, that was on LP or Zone with the co-commentator Clone Dude 5. And I think I turned it up, or at least forgot to turn it down, because I just wanted to hear his commentary a little more louder. But, of course, with the game audio, it's still harder to hear the co-commentator's voice. For those of you who are anticipated for Harry Potter and have been wondering, where the hell is Harry Potter? Well, the thing is that I'm going to have a co-commentator for that, and not the same co-commentator I've been talking about during Session I forgot what my last session of Harry Potter was, but I will have a co-commentator for that, and it's another guy, not the same guy I was talking about before, but yeah. And not the guy who co-commentated on Tales of Story or the Luigi's Mansion LP. Okay, let's get some water because I'm full. Or, I'm full, empty. Okay, let's save Backpack Boy. Backpack, 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 backpack. I am so hot, I'm on fire, oh yeah. I'm so hot, bird. At least extinguish this fire with water so I can get soaked and blah blah blah. I don't know, I lost it. Ooh, you saved me, thanks a bundle. And yeah, this is the only level where you can actually save the guy. So basically, you kind of have, like, no choice but to actually save this guy in order to get 100%. And to clean up Hyanta Village. Alright, so, let's see. Someone's being too noisy. No, it's you. Well, this actually goes quicker than anticipated. I think it's the center areas where the M's are. Let's see. Enough talking in the background, people. Die. Okay, seriously, Dad? Seriously? Does yours have an act of embarrassing you? In the most funnest way. Oh, I seriously thought there was a Pianta here just because of these logs. Guess not. Hey, there's Gelato Beach and Peanut Bar from a distance. And I don't see the windmill anywhere, so that means, I don't know where, Bianco Hills are. Or are. I'm having terrible grammar because, I'm trying not to embarrass myself while people are around, and I'm being too damn noisy. Whoa, wait, hold on. I think I just saw the M. Well, I didn't see the M, but at least I got a blue coin. Unless, of course, I did actually clean up the M. Okay. There we go, I'm out of water. And I'm just going to clean up a few more spots just to make sure that there is no more M's. Oh, and also for those of you who are watching this right now, I have agreed not to actually edit this in Final Cut Pro anymore. I mean, that's what I did for the entire session of Session 3, but the thing is that exporting in Final Cut Pro actually uses a lot of memory compared to iMovie. I mean, iMovie only takes about like a few, or at least over 500 or 600 depending on the file size and length. Like, it only takes up a few megabytes and doesn't take up like gigabytes, where unlike the whole entire session of Super Mario Sunshine Session 3 through Final Cut Pro, it actually used up a lot of memory, and I was like down by almost like 20 or something. I'm not joking, I'm being serious. So from now on, Final Cut Pro is only going to be for my NitsuaGamer channel and for any more pro editing stuff. So it would be mostly used for any skits or off the console videos that I make, not for Let's Playing. Even though it gives me more options, I'm just sticking with iMovie. I mean, I just want to go simple, that's all. And I'm probably wasting my time trying to clean this whole entire thing up, but I'm trying to make sure there's no more M's, but I'm guessing it was just that one M, I guess. I'll have to play back again to actually see if there was an M there, because I don't remember. Not already. Okay, my computer is really scaring me at the moment because the audio frame rate is actually losing itself, and I don't know. Hopefully that does not affect my Let's Play at all with any audio problems or any video problems. I mean, if it's perfect, then thank God. Jeez, the back of my head itches or hurts, I can't tell.